I suppose that at one point in all of our lives, we've had to deal with a very disappointing loss. Maybe it wasn't your fault. Maybe it was something that you really cared about. Whatever it is, that something probably still sticks with you today in some way, shape, or form. In League of Legends, it's no different. In one game, you might go unkilled and your team will just lose on their own. In another game, you might get absolutely destroyed in lane by like 7 jungle ganks and fall infinitely behind. And then even if your team wins, you're still inconsolable because what fun was that game to play, right? Well, whatever it may be, for those of you struggling to recover mentally and do well again after one of these disappointing losses, I think this video is for you. Now, I'm under the philosophy that all games of League of Legends can be split up into one of these 3 categories. The first is 10% of games, which are the ones that you will win no matter how poorly you play. The second, also 10%, are games that you will lose no matter how well you play. And the third, the 80% of games, are the games that you will have an equal chance of contributing to. Whether you win or lose that game will depend on you. So, does it really make any sense to let 10% of your games affect the outcomes of 80% of your games? No. What you should do instead is forget. Forget that negative feeling that you feel when you lose a game that you should have won. Forget that negative feeling you feel when you get stomped and become absolutely useless. Forget that. But learn from it instead. Learn from what your opponents did to come back from a game they were losing. Learn from what your teammates did to throw a game. Forgetting starts with understanding. Take a look back at the game and try to see where it was that you went wrong. After you've understood, all you have to do is accept that yes, this happened, but it happened in the past. And the future is very, very different from the past. In the future, you will do better, and you will learn from these experiences. Already, whether or not you believe in it, you're already going to feel better. And from there, use what you have learned in your future games. And so if you let your own mistakes roll through and let them go, you'll be able to learn from what you've done in the past without becoming fearful of repeating the mistakes. And this allows you to be a freer player and person. Well, I think that rounds out this video, and I'll see you guys in future streams and videos.